It's the Colts and the reigning AFC champs, and it comes your way next.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Tua now on first down. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Burrow on play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Gerald Everett, his 19th touchdown now in the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Indy. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And look, you're down 7-0 in the first quarter. You know it's not a time to panic or feel like you've got to get those points back right away. But how about their conviction and taking that chance to throw the ball deep right there, knowing they can hit on plays like this? I'll bet that won't be the last time we see him take a deep shot in this game.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for him.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Matthew Ioannidis. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely be lapses that they're looking to correct.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
What we hear so often, how tackling has become almost a...
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they work this out past the 25.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there, getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. From the 29, Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moss. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath. Gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And this one is incomplete. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues. 3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slam. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Got a man open. It's Chase. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make...
Touchdown, Bengals! A great effort there. His second time. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Throws this one right side to Pascal. And he's up into it at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Looking to pass, Tua. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. DJ Reader gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He's going up top for Taylor. And got his man complete. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. A big play there for Indy. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Tua. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Sam Hubbard in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Tua going to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Oh, Boyd, what a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Mixon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2nd down and goal. Burrow firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Breaks through the contact. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Gerald Everett with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And some room to roam now. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. That's Parker. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando. The coach He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's into the hands of Pascal. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Tua to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is Parker, complete. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th. First down. Here's Burrow. He'll find Everett there, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
They go play action with Burrow. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback...
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Coltsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. Going deep here for Parker. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball. Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Tua, a final shot before half. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Here we go.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And he will bring it back and reception return for a Colts. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On third down, Burrow. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Back near his goal line. Here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And you know the man who sat it. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Steps away. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Tua's throw here taken in by Parker. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Touchdown number 7. Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. The 2 are going to try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up to. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 36. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 65 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Now Tua. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Tua. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They do get 7 out of that. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Taylor again. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked. They begin with a run by Mixon, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here we go. Ready? Burrow will throw. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
From midfield now, Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole. For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8. Now it's Burrow. They'll find Everett there, complete. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. First down. Here's Burrow. Steps away to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Job 1 to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big 3rd down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be upped, and what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the first down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow keeping it himself. On first down, it's Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Second down, another run with Taylor. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. To throw is Tua. It gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to